Hello world, Shelly here, and today we're going to take a look at the May IPSY offerings. I'm going to do an eye look with this iconic London eyeshadow palette, the Beachside Babe eyeshadow palette. I will put on a few things that came in this month's IPSY. If you missed it, IPSY and BOXYCHARM have merged under the IPSY brand, and now the subscription options are the IPSY Glam Bag, which you're probably familiar with. You get a cute little bag, you get 5 deluxe samples, and this month I just get a variety of them. This is not sponsored, I'm not paid to do this. I do, however, get these IPSY bags sent to me free of charge, gifted from IPSY. Thank you, IPSY, I love you. So this month we've got from Korres Foaming Clean Cleanser, not clean cleanser, cleanser, Great Lengths Mascara. Sherlock, help me out. Who is this? This is, the way they have their label printed, it is going on top of the ingredients, and so I can't really tell. Botanique Beauty. So we have a mascara, we have a Jasmine Beauty Illuminating Highlighter in here, and I've got a glow recipe, ooh, a little exfoliating AHA, BHA salicylic acid action going on, and we have a brow gel, a clear brow gel, BFF, Brow Friends Forever from the Beauty Crop, in the cutest. This looks like Hawaii to me. This makes me feel like I need to go on vacation. So that is the Glam Bag. So the regular Glam Bag is $13 a month. You get 5 deluxe samples. You get to pick one of them. Then BOXYCHARM is the name of what used to be the Glam Bag Plus. So now that middle tier is called BOXYCHARM. It's $28 a month. 5 full-size products. You get to pick 3 of them, and the iconic London palette was what they sent me as a representation of that. They also sent coconut coffee scrub. I have childhood traumatic memories tied to the smell of coffee, so this one will be gifted to a family member. But yeah, I went to Catholic school for grades 1 through 8. And midway through 6th grade, I had a teacher who shall remain nameless that would lean over my shoulder with her just stank coffee breath, and she terrified me because she's the one that made me believe that I'm not creative. Because oh, we're just gonna dive in and go deep here into my childhood memories. One time in art class we had I drew a purple pig. And she berated me in front of the entire class because pigs are not purple. And we used to have to go, when we did bad things, put our name up on the board, and then we'd get a check mark next to our name if we did another bad thing. And if you had 3 bad things, you had to go out in the hallway. And I hated getting in trouble because it drew attention to me, and I don't like attention. I'm like uber introvert. I know nobody's going to believe me when I say that, but that is why I communicate with you through a camera. I am a massive introvert. And yeah, so the purple pig, and I had to put my name on the board, and I have no good memories of that woman's coffee breath. So unfortunately, this will be a pass for me. But we also got the Dominique Smooth and Blur Translucent Powder. Lovecraft Beauty. I love their logo. It looks like a little witchcraft thing going on here. Darken Dimension Dual Tip Liquid Liner. I don't think I'm going that bold on my makeup today, so we might not use that one. We'll see. We got a Persona Super Blush. I looked at the shade. It's a little too dark for me, so I won't be using that today. And then the Icon Box is the quarterly option where 4 times per year, including May, which is why I have some to show you, whatever your Glam Bag or your BOXYCHARM gets replaced with the Icon Box, which has 8 full-size products with a massive potential value, $300 something plus value, and you also get to choose 3 of the 8 products yourself. So in the sampling they sent me this time, I've got a JLo Beauty I mean, this looks really pretty. I have a feeling that that inner tube is all the product itself. So this looks like it's kind of wasteful packaging. I need Sherlock again. Sherlock, where did you go? You were just here. I've lost you, Sherlock. Don't leave me. What is the quantity in here? 1.5 ounces. I mean, this is a lot of plastic for 1.5 ounces of product. But it is the That J-Lo Glow Serum. I'm just going to put a little on my hand here because I want to see it. I mean, the bottle's pretty. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of into reducing my single-use plastic waste, you know? All my plastic waste, really. Let's put this on both my hands, and maybe my hands will look younger. Like J-Lo. She is gorge. Like, ooh. She pretty. She pretty. Isn't she in her 50s now? And she looks younger than me. And I'm only in my 40s. It's beautiful. A lot of plastic. It's beautiful, though. We got a Skin Ink Body Sculpt Fit Serum. My inner 12-year-old came out. So I was reading the back of this. The one thing I love about getting IPSY is I'm not familiar with a lot of the brands that come through it. So it exposes me to brands that I probably wouldn't have found out about any other way. And I'm reading yada yada yada. Antioxidant-rich caffeine stimulates microcirculation to help brighten and firm skin, while niacinamide helps to reduce the appearance of lines and decongest as it strengthens the overall skin barrier. Yada 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 yada. Then the directions. Apply liberally all over the body, concentrating on affected areas such as the arms, belly, thighs, and derriere. So here's me, just imagining myself massaging my derriere. And yeah, my inner 12-year-old had fun with that one for a minute. We got a couple Glow Recipe products. I love Glow Recipe. This one, if you get this in your IPSY this month, this is the Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist. I actually already have this. It is a brilliant mister for the 7 Skins. If you like to do your extra hydration via a 7 Skins type of an approach, this one is great. We also have the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream in this IPSY. And the rest of the Icon box I'm going to actually wear. So we'll talk about it. I've got an ABH lipstick, Anastasia. Why can I not? I don't know, whatever. I don't have an ability to speak right now. Another ABH Glow Highlight Stick. And we have an ABH Cream Bronzer. And we have a MAC. I've never tried this one. Magic Extensions Mascara. You know I'm a mascara junkie. This one claims to be like super like in your face, like the kind I like. I like in your face. 5mm fibers equal surreal volume and length. Yes, please. I will take it. All right, let's do some things. Let's put some stuff on this face. Let's finish the face first. Has anyone got plans for Memorial Day? I hope you're going to have a good Memorial Day. I don't say Happy Memorial Day because this is really a somber holiday. It is honoring the fallen, those that have died serving the United States. So if you're in the U.S. and you're having a good old Memorial Day plans, please take a moment to honor our fallen service members that have given their lives to our country. Now, Veterans Day honors everyone that has served, not necessarily died. So keep it somber for the Memorial Day. If you want to go all happy, go do that on Veterans Day. And but I hope everyone has a good long weekend. I'm sporting my red, white, and blue. This is from a maker that is at a lot of the vendor events I go to. Her Facebook page is Country Lovin' Farm Livin'. And she's fantastic, and I always buy her earrings. Even though I make earrings, I buy hers because I love what she does. Earrings are totally different from me. And anyway, this is what I'm wearing so far. I've got the Guerlain Terracotta. Oh, God, I wish I didn't love you so much. You're so beautiful. And the Fiera concealer. So that's what's on my face right now. Let's dip in to this ABH cream bronzer. I already forgot the shade. Another word that we can say a lot of different ways. Caramel? 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 How do you guys say it? I think I say it caramel, but like sometimes I say it caramel. I don't know. I don't think I say it the same every time. How do you say it? Let me know. Let me know. Down below. Let me know. down below. My fear is that this is a little too warm toned for me, but this eyeshadow palette's a little bit warm toned too, so we're just going to go warm toned today, and that's going to be what we do. Now, I fake, like, contour with my bronzer, bronze tour, if you will, because ain't nobody got time for a million different products, right? That's my world anyway. Speaking of the long holiday, do you guys watch Letterkenny? There's probably very few of you that do. It is quite, it takes a certain type, I think. It is one of my favorite shows. But if you watch Letterkenny, they just dropped a new episode that is kind of like a combination of the Victoria Day, it's a Canadian series, Victoria Day and Memorial Day. There's a little bit of both in there. It's hilarious. They just dropped the episode. The episode's called May 24. It's on Hulu right now if you are in the US. If you're in Canada, I can't remember the name of the network that runs it. I can't think of it right now. Oh, there's glitter in my hair. Well, that's never a bad thing to have glitter in your hair. Yeah, this is a little bit warm toned, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work. We are gonna make it work. It blended out just fine. Like, I think it's lovely. I expect nothing less from ABH. Anastasia? I was listening to Tori Amos the other day, and one of my favorite songs of hers is Yes, Anastasia, and I think that's why now I'm all confused on how I want to say it. What should I do for blush? I grabbed my Natasha Denona palette. Should I clearly, it's a sign. So yes, we're going to use the My Dream Cheek palette. I'm just going to use the blush, because I have highlight here from ABH that we will use for highlight. Dun, 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 dun. I have no plans for the holiday weekend. My plan is to enjoy having no plans. Because the semester just ended, and I still have a little bit of work I gotta finish up, annual reports and all that stuff, but I'm just kind of decompressing and enjoying the decompression. Because, you know, hashtag teacher life. Alright, let's check out this. What shade do I have? Sherlock, save me. Bubbly! Stick highlighter. A bubbly. It is a bubbly. Very pretty. You know, I love their shiny packaging. Now, I am in love with the Merit Bounce Stick that is very similar to this, but this is a different shade, so there's room for both in my light. Oh, this is gold. This is like super gold. Oh, wow. So the Merit Stick is much more subtle. This is glitter. There's glitter here. I love glitter. Don't get, that's not a knock on it. I do love glitter. But be aware, because some people don't. This is straight up gold, which is a little dark for my skin tone. But like I said, we gonna make it work. And I like some glitter. When you blend it out, it actually looks pretty subtle. Yeah? What do you think? I think I have more on this side than I have on this side. Okay, fine. Let me even it out. Now, technically, my skin undertone is neutral, so I can get away with going warm toned. But I don't like it that much. I prefer cool tones. I lean a smidge cool, especially in the winter when I don't have any color to me. So, but this is lovely if you're looking for gold. Gold and a, like, bam, like in your face kind of highlighter. That's pretty. That is pretty. Alright, that's the face. I've already primed my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I got my soda here, but I left my circle bottle over there, so I can't drink my water. Alright, we ready for eyes? Ooh, I want to tell you. I think I finally found a brow pencil that is the right shade of brown without being too warm toned for me. It matches like almost perfectly. Look at my natural hair color versus what's in my brows right now. It's from Arches and Halos, and I think this is why I had trouble with it last time. I had an Arches and Halos pencil once before, and I think I loved it, but I couldn't repurchase it because I couldn't remember what color it was, because the color is not written on the package anywhere. It's on the box, so I saved my box, and hopefully it's espresso. Maybe I will remember coffee. I don't know. Oh, there's so much coffee happening today. But maybe the trauma will remind me that it's espresso. But what do you think? I think the shade is like, yes. Let's do some eyes. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in a bit. Whoa, that's out. That's wrong. All right, that way you can see what's happening. So I gave this a little looky-loo. And I'm thinking I'm going to hang out in this quadrant over here. Plus, which shade was I going to do on my lid? I think I'm going to do, this is my main lid shade. Transition, crease, outer corner. Those two will probably be lid and inner third. And then I'm thinking I want to do lower lash line with that blue. I know that's like the stereotypical thing to do with a blue when you pop a blue into a warm tone palette, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's where we're going. So this is my Wayne Goss number 3. I'm gonna start out with that warm sand shade. I don't think I've ever used an Iconic London eyeshadow palette. They have a very nice, I probably have it right here. I thought I had it right here. I was reorganizing, so now I can't find anything. There it is. They have a very nice, I keep it within reach because I use it a lot. A very nice, what is the name of this thing? The Super Smoother. This is one of the most smoothing, light covered skin tints I have ever seen in my life. And it's lovely. Sorry, Ziva. Sorry, Ziva. And so I don't think I've ever tried any of their eyeshadow palettes. Another reason I like IPSY, it exposes me to more products from brands that I've only dipped my toes into, which I think that Super Smoother is probably the only thing I have tried from Iconic London before. So here we are, trying another thing. These are pretty hard-pressed shadows, so they're not kicking up a lot of powder, which is also why I'm dipping back in and layering, which I prefer, honestly, because I don't like the super soft powders where you can very easily accidentally get way too much product down, and it's just so difficult to go back once there's too much. I'd rather have it build slowly, because then I'm not gonna end up putting too much on, because it just won't happen. Alright, so this is my Sigma E25. I'm gonna go into this bikini shade. This might be a little dark. We're gonna have to be careful with this one. Hopefully the fact that the first one was not super hard pressed. Hopefully, see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna go. Can I make it so you can see it? I'm going to tap one side, I'm going to tap the other side. That's it. I'm not going to rub it in there. I just want a little bit. Little bit. And I'm going to try to keep it low. Get the most deposit in the outer corner here. This is how I do it when I've got, like, dark shades that I anticipate are going to go wild on me. Oh, that did not go wild. That went really nicely. And then I blend. So once the deepest part of the color is put in the outer corner where you want it, then you can go blend and blendy blend and be all blendy about it. But if you get too aggressive with the blending right away, you can accidentally put too much eyeshadow where you don't want it. And then it's really hard to blend. That's actually a really pretty color. Like, that reddish undertone is like, I was expecting more of a brown, but that's a really, really pretty reddish brown. And it's not as overpowering as it looks in the pan. So, yay. That pleases me. That pleases me greatly. And a Ziva over my shoulder. I don't know what she's doing. Sometimes you can't ask why. Now I'm going to address the spot on my eye that never holds eyeshadow. And I say I'm addressing it, but it's just so I can say I tried, because it's really not going to change anything. See? Yep, still nothing. It just won't stay. I don't know why. Hey, boo-boo. I do not know. Alright. Let's go to Smith. What is this? 253, I think? Yes. It's my favorite flat brush. Alright, I'm going to do that Sundown shade and then Golden Hour as my two shimmers. Ooh, these are nice and soft. They pick up a good amount right off the bat, which I like that with shimmers. I like a soft, buttery shimmer. I don't want hard-pressed shimmers because most of the time then I have to apply it with fingertips, and you know, I'm not opposed to using my fingertips. I do it regularly for various reasons. But for the initial laydown of a shimmer, I just prefer it to be the brush. I will fingertip apply like a halo highlight in the center of my lid or something like that, but I would just really rather apply my main shadow with a brush. That's pretty. I'm going to do the golden one now. I'm going to take this on the inner half or third, or however much you would, oh, I don't know. Me and fractions, ratios, I don't know how much that is. It's about a third. It's about a third. I'm going to take a little bit farther into maybe almost a half. Ziva, you cannot come up here. No. She's going to walk right in the middle of the camera, and there's no room for her here. There is no room here for you. My vanity is covered with product right now because I'm filming a video. You guys, I'm losing this battle. There she comes. I'm losing. You know who's in charge here? It's not me. Do you hear that? It's her knocking things over. See this? She's right here. Oh, Ziva. You're going to be the death of me. I'm going to have to kick you down. No, you cannot climb on me. Can you get down, please? I got to film. I got to film a video. I know y'all love her, but I got to get this done because I got so many things to do today. All right, I'm going to go back in Wayne Goss number 20. I'm going to take that dark Ocean Deep shade and just dab a little bit into the outer corner. You know I'm going to say it. Thank you, Nisha, from Sugar Puff and Fluff, for the outer 7 trick instead of an outer V. If you've got hooded or droopy outer corners, thinking of the number 7 instead of thinking of a V helps you to avoid dragging that area down. It helps you lift it upward instead of angling it out and downward, because when we relax our eyes, we will not have that V will then go, oh. Whereas a normal person who doesn't have hooded, droopy outer corners, it'll stay there. Ours will droop. So we have to draw it upward so that when it droops, it's even. So thank you, Nisha. Nisha from Sugar Puff and Fluff. That is where I got that tip many years ago now. And it's one of the most valuable tips ever. Okay. I think I want a little bit of this Gold Paradise shade. Now I'm just getting off the hook. This is where I would use fingertip. Like I'll take a little bit and just dab it right into the center. Wow, that's like there's a whole different look going on right now. We just went somewhere. We just went off the chain. Off the hook with this one. Whoa. That almost looks like sunset. Now I got some orange and some yellow and some reddish and some... Alright, I need my gloss 20 again because I want to take a little bit more of that initial color warm sand. I've been getting into this habit lately of going back in with my transition shade and taking a little bit of it a little higher. And it's serving a couple purposes. It makes sure that color doesn't get lost. And it allows me to give one final blend to the crease shade that was put down. And it's just been a thing I've been doing lately, so here we are. I'm doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it good. I don't even know if... Is that a song? Where did that come from? I don't even know what that is, but it's in my head right now. Okay, let's do that blue. This is the Wayne Goss number 5. Someone told me in the comments. So Wayne Goss had started his own website to sell his products, and then all of his brushes are selling out on Beautylish, and the foundation never restocked when he launched it a million years ago. And someone said that the foundation is coming back. His website only ships to the UK right now. It doesn't ship to the US. But there is hope. So, I don't know about his brushes, but it sounds like the foundation... I still don't have it because I missed out on it in my shade and it never restocked. But hopefully we'll have good news. Blue Lagoon. I'm going to take this onto my lower lash line. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. That's so pretty. It is like the color of the freaking ocean. It is ocean color. I'm going to take it a little less far. I went a little too far with it. I want to stop it somewhere around mid-eye. Yes. It's got like a ton of micro sparkle in it. And it just looks really nice. And I like it. I think it matches my Jeep. I bet I will match my Jeep. Yes, 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 yes. My Jeep is teal. Bikini pearl coat, if we're being technical about it. What do I feel I need? I'm going to take a little bit of that crease color, the warm sand, and use that for the rest of the under here to just kind of transition. Now, sometimes I see people mimicking the upper. Let's just do a tiny bit of it. I'm going to take that gold. Mimicking like the shading of the upper lid on that lower lash line. I don't want to be too obvious about it, but just a little bit. All right. I like that. The light shade in here, Coconut. Not sure it's going to be quite bright enough for a brow highlight, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh yeah, it's fine. I forget that I'm pale as heck. It is what it is. I'm Irish and proud. Alright. I like this palette. It was beautiful. Lovely to work with. Oh, another story for you. So, I had stopped using, if you've been around a minute, for years, my Urban Decay 24/7 liner pencil, the waterline pencil, this one, was my holy grail forever. And the reason I stopped using it was because I bought a new one and then very shortly after lost it. And I was just mad at myself. So then I've been using other things. Flower Beauty's been the one I've been using most recently. And I went on a little trip to Richmond, and It was apparently in my toiletry bag, my skincare bag. Okay, camera just shut off, so you know that we are deep into this video. I've been on many, many, many trips with that bag and have never saw it. Well, it fell out on my trip the other day, and so it's back in my life. And here it is. It's here. So I'm going to use it again because I found it. And I should have sharpened it before I sat down to do this, but we're just going to make this work. So I'm kind of excited because this was my holy grail. And I had found some acceptable alternatives, but, you know, I just think this one probably is going to be better. Get down, Ziva, please. I have really watery eyes, especially right now. Is anyone else, like, fighting the pollen? Seriously, pollen? Let me talk to you, pollen. Let me have a little, I got something to say. So, I get it. I'm a tree hugger. You know I'm a tree hugger. I love trees. But you gotta let up. You're crushing me this year. You were just crushing me. I sharpened it. You're killing my soul. I'm gonna put some pencil in my lower waterline. I don't do this often, but for some reason, the mood is striking me right now. I kind of wish I grabbed like a blue pencil, but I didn't. But it's okay. So we're just gonna put a little, just a little dabble do ya kind of a thing. Just to give a little more oomph. Oh, it's so nice to have you back in my life. You're so lovely. So yeah, 24/7 Waterline pencil is back. Alright, we have a mascara to try, my friends. We have this mascara from MAC. One moment, please, while I curl my flat, straight lashes. This is the Magic Extension Mascara. So, you know I've also been on the search for the best eyelash curler for me. This one does get all my lashes, which is the problem. I think my eyes are flat and they're not as rounded as most. This is a Japanesque, why can't I think of the brand? But it doesn't really curl them a ton. It gets them all, but it's not as dramatic as I like. I don't know. I'm still on the hunt. I've got literally 6 eyelash curlers sitting right here. Let's see what this one looks like. Ooh. Okay, it's like a combination of a pokey / grippy kind of a brush. Let's find out if we get like massive. It's kind of a dry formula, which surprises me a little bit, being a fresh open. Usually mascaras are super wet when you first open them, and I actually don't like that because when it's super wet, it's just messier and harder to apply, and it seems to take my curl of my lashes out. But when they're, you know, when they're like a week old, when you've had them open for like a week, not left open, but just they've been opened for a week, it's like that perfect time. Alright, alright. This is one that, as it builds, it's really pretty. So that was 2 dips into the tube. And, yeah, that's dramatic enough for my liking. I wouldn't kick this out of bed for eating crackers. Now, this side is the side I sleep on, so my lashes in the corner on this eye are a hot mess, always. There's probably something to do with me sleeping on this side as to why I have that spot that never holds eyeshadow on this side. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But it's also why this side my hair's always a mess. I know, I shouldn't sleep on my sides. I'm giving myself wrinkles. It just is what it is. I'm always going to sleep on my side. I don't like sleeping on my back. And if I sleep on my other side, my vertigo kicks in. and I spin, and I don't like spinning. Spinning is not my favorite thing. So we sleep on this side. This is pretty. I like this. Normally I'd reach for my Estee Lauder Double Wear Zero Smudge for my lower lashes, but whenever I try a new mascara, I give it one chance and see if it's going to smudge on my lower lashes, because my lower lashes are long and they touch my face when I look down. Therefore, I almost always have little dots of mascara smudge under my eyes. And the Zero Smudge is the only one that doesn't do it. Now, I say the only one, but there's actually two others. The MAC, that blue one, Giga something, can't think of it. That one works well on me as well on the lower lashes, and the Merit mascara does not transfer on my lower lashes. So really there's three that I can wear, but the Estee Lauder's the #1 favorite. All right, last step is lip, and we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills. That's how I normally say it. Okay. The Anastasia Beverly Hills in shade Praline. Let's do this. I really should line my lips first, but I'm not gonna. This is lighter than I expected. Also, my lips are lopsided, so that is what it is. I don't know, can I pull this off? It is lighter and peachier than I would typically wear. I just realized I have no inner corner highlight going on. Is there something in here that's light enough? No. Can we use the highlight stick from ABH? Let's try. Oh, this was gold, right? Well, whatever. Oh, it works. That's lovely. Let's pop that in the inner corner here. Yes. All right, finished look. Let me back you back up. Sorry, my light's in the way. All right. Can you believe my hair is still pink? I did this on March 28th. Iro, that's the brand. This pink, I have never had a semi-permanent dye last as long as this is. I'm actually sick of it. One of these days I'm going to dye it. Look how much my roots grew out since I've dyed this. I bleached my roots the same time I did this pink. It's crazy. Here we go. Finished look. What do you think? I like everything I tried. Everything is wonderful. Everything is wonderful now. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Who is that? Everclear? What are these random things in my head? Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. I'm looking a little warm toned, but it's all good. What do you think? Can I seriously though? Is this lip too light for me? Light shades on a pale skin. I mean, I do have a lot of bronzer happening, so maybe I look a little warmer, but let me know. I might give it to my mom. My mom's undertone is opposite of mine. She's absolutely warm-toned undertone. Total, all the yellow. So whenever I buy something that is too warm for me, I give it to her. And it works well. It works well. There you have it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope everyone is planning some wonderful time to relax this weekend, even if you're not in the U.S., even if you don't have a 3-day weekend, even if you are in the U.S. and you don't have a 3-day weekend. Take a minute, honor our fallen, give them a thank you. Memories, respect, honor, appreciate, and have some good snacks. That's what I like to do for Memorial Day. Have some good snacks. Enjoy some good weather. It's supposed to be 80 degrees out today here, which we haven't had too many warm days. It's been a little below average. So I'm very excited. I'm going to go get a sandwich, which is what I do after I film almost all the time. Actually, then I will edit real quick. I'm actually filming and posting this on the same day. So I'm filming this Wednesday. You're going to see it tonight, Wednesday. So when you're seeing this, we're seeing it at the same time. Let me know. What are you doing for Memorial Day? Comments down below. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.